They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On second down, Penix. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
Penix gonna throw again. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Lions.
Here's Gibbs. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
14 more yards.
1st and 10.
It's another Detroit Lions.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's right side and brought in by Williams. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Lions will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. On the ground, it's Gentry to start the drive. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Gentry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop.
It's 2nd.
Once again, it's Gentry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative play. Run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Pick up
yards.
14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Penix. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Lions, first down.
The throw is Penix. This one caught just past the pylon. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Lions will extend this third-quarter lead.
Raiders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he is tragic. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Keep it on the ground with Jeanty. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Vegas.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Jeanty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
In motion, Besh. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Jeanty. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Ashton Jeanty. A gain of 2. Brings up
Throwing now from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
For
the Raiders have their punt team out there as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch taken here, and you come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
The Lions offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Porter on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. Quick throw. Taken in. It's down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions first.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's the Lions punt team now. And they'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Into space at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 44-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. In the zone read, this is Penix. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. From 31, here is 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 4.
Loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Now Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Look at the Raiders' head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Motion.
Back to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level, playing and giving the ball away.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. A run here with Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
Lions first down. A gain of 12.
They'll throw. It's Penix. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. And Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43.
They'll look to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Las Vegas first
in motion,
down.
Besh.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
Makes the score Lions
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 11-yard line.
That's good for the Lions. First down. It's a gain of 32.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He was brought down at
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
Brings up 2nd.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Raiders 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Raider first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll get this to Baker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. They'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Vegas.